Drake got his meat leaked.
Apparently, this man is under hot water for leaving his girl at home to go to the Super Bowl with his homies.
If you go on the internet and it say Drake leaks, do not click it. Do not click it, bro. I'm begging you.
Listen in to the BRGR podcast.
You don't care what I be thinking. But no, I was thinking that, take our side cameras real quick so we can make sure it's good before we do the intro.
You know it. I wasn't ready. We was big conversation, but you was not about to catch him off guard. You was about to catch him off guard. He got the I mean, you already know it is. Jeremiah, hit it again. Damn, you late. Oh, my God. Hold on, ready? Hold on, ready? Wait, play with it. It's like when somebody say something dumb, you gotta look at the imaginary camera. Jeremiah, you slow, but it's like he not watching it. I'm gonna tell you, I'll be ready. He gonna be big conversation, and I'm gonna just hit you with that face every time he cuss me. I'll be looking over there. I'm gonna be ready. I don't care if I'm mid joke, if I'm mid. We haven't done switching for a while, so it's like we're little kids, bro. I don't care. What? You ain't gonna catch me not being sexy, boy. I'm about to be ready on it, boy. I'm sexy. I'm gonna have some Squidward over here, boy. I'm being laughing and everything. All right. Anyway. You wanna run the intro back or just?
I was saying that, why do I know so many things, bro? I really just be out here I keep telling myself I might be in the wrong career because I don't think that there's anybody with, not to be cocky, but I don't think there's many people on earth with my intelligence level that just be a teacher or like a regular tech. Like, I'm not in no type of field of study.
Yeah. Yeah, what would you do if you weren't a teacher? If you didn't want to be an influencer or a teacher?
I'm not into science, but like I learned so much that I feel like I should be into science.
Bro, watch Vsauce once.
I watch Vsauce all the time. I'll be reading scholarly articles.
Scholarly articles?
Masha hates when I say that, but I'll be like, that doesn't make sense. I want to read a scholarly article about that. I'll be a Google Scholar. Like I just be reading, and I remember as a kid I hated reading, but like I love learning.
Yes.
I just play. No, I love learning though, and I just be reading stuff. I be wanting to know. Like we've been working on Maja's schoolwork, and then I was helping her with one of her classes, her sociology class, and I was learning stuff on accident, and I like learning on accident. I love their materials.
Hey,
I'm about to take sociology for my school, and I'm like about to be using her materials to practice for my school because they're amazing, and I learn on accident. Like I'm just like trying to cheat, studying, like just get what I need to get. And I'm like, oh my God, that's interesting. Let me read my own article about that.
Scholarly article.
But I just like to learn stuff, so I just be feeling like I need to be in the science. I think
that feels it.
I like learning too much. But anyway, let's run back to this intro. You ready?
Run it back.
Give us a countdown.
In 5, 4, 3, 2.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the BRGR podcast, Black people's favorite podcast, where we talk about Black people and loving the Lord. Jesus Christ, the one and only risen Savior. Jesus Christ. That's your Scream Sound presents. I'm your boy, dezlovesburgers.
I'm Thomas out here.
And we are going to get straight into the topics. Are they color-coded?
They are color-coded.
They're not. It's only blue because of the links.
No, I did color-code it.
Oh, I must be on last week's. No,
you're on this one. You're on the right one. This one's supposed to be blue.
I don't have what you have, so I'm on the wrong thing.
It's February 7th.
We're on something different, Thomas. Stop. Don't be not. Oh, there it is.
I see your cursor. We're in Google Docs, so I see him.
I'm sorry to be so mean about it. Because I was going to
something different. I'm looking at the same words.
I should have called you the R word and everything, but I'm sorry.
Oh,
it was a long day.
Oh my God.
It was a long day, man. I'm just stressed out. How was your day?
Mine was fine. What's wrong with you?
I'm stressed out, man. There's so much going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? These kids getting on my nerves. Money getting on my nerves. Every time I give you the alley-oop, you can't get it. Listeners, our first topic is what's your view on money? I'm sitting here. It's a long day. The kids are getting on my nerves. Money was hard. And bro gonna stare at me like, wow, money was hard.
I was looking. I knew it was a topic, but I'm looking at it, and I was like, that's probably my cue.
Like, just take the alley-oop sometimes.
That's probably my cue. But the first
and
time
I even made sure it was color-coded so I could know whether that was your topic or mine before I alley-ooped it for you.
All right, look. So I was watching some TikToks on money. I've been watching a lot of stuff for recruiters and getting jobs and money. It has been bombarding my head, and I've seen a lot of bad takes and good takes and people complain about their situation. Now, there was one girl in particular that caught my attention. I was like, I think I want to talk about it a little bit. So we're gonna get on what our view is on money, but this girl, she was crying on TikTok. She's like a 29-year-old millennial, and she was just crying on TikTok because life is just so hard. Her finances is so tight, and she just can't get by. So here's the first clip.
Does anyone else feel like they're absolutely drowning financially? I have 3 jobs, and I'm still struggling, and I'm just getting myself farther and farther into credit card debt because I don't have enough after the first of the month to avoid using it. I don't know if any industry is doing well right now. I used to be a server. I used to have all this cash every night whenever I would walk out with cash. And I don't have that anymore. Do I just find a boyfriend so I can split everything with him? Like, sorry, like, I'm too stubborn and I just want what I want. I just want to know if anyone else is like me right now, or if I'm just like the dumb bitch.
Why don't people get therapists?
Why don't people get diaries?
like TikTok is not a therapy session, and I don't know why this generation doesn't get that. Why are we the first people to hear your emotions? Go get a therapist, girl.
Yeah.
If you so broke, you probably could get Medicaid. Them therapists free on Medicaid.
Let's keep it a buck. They're not good.
Medicare? No, yes they are.
They're not good. I've had some Medicaid therapists. She argued with me.
It's just about who you went to. Most of them take Health Plan Nevada. Most of them, that's the easy money. But anyway,
I don't know.
Let's stay on the topic.
Crying on TikTok is crazy. But so she hits that, she's crying, right? But then, people start getting her comments and start putting their 2 cents in it, your personal business.
You might as well give me, you know what I'm saying, a lot of cents, because I'm poor.
Okay, all right. But so she comes up with the following video.
The joke would have been better, but I was just looking at the switching, and then I'm so ADHD, and then the timing was right. I was like, if I was switching, I wouldn't have did that right there. So I'm over here tweaking the switch.
Yeah, do we need to switch?
I'm supposed to be giving my joke, but I'm like, the timing was off. He should have went. He didn't wait the extra beat. Now the joke ain't gonna land.
But, all right, but so she came back with a follow-up video because everybody's putting their 2 cents in talking about her. So here's this video.
29-year-old single female who also enjoys luxury things like, getting her nails done and getting a haircut and maybe going on that trip with some friends and living her life. You know what? This is for you. I can't believe someone said that, like, getting a haircut is a luxury thing. Like, okay. The one thing I'll never give up personally is getting my nails done because I have been doing that my entire life after college and I was able to pay for it. And it doesn't really matter because it makes me happy. And that is something that I will expense every single month because I enjoy it. Botox and filler too. Do you guys think this is like a monthly transaction? It's pretty much like once a year, if that, for a lip filler, and like maybe 3 times a year for Botox for me. That's not the bigger issue. The bigger issue here is the fact that a full-time job on its own is not even paying your bills.
So she comes on and she's crying. Oh no, woe is me. My money's not right. I'm drowning. I got 3 jobs. And I'm still drowning. And she hops on next week. But I want to be happy though. You can't take my fun money away. I want to take my nails done and my hair done. Like, okay, fine. I want to do my Botox. All right. You're not drowning like that.
Yeah. So I don't know. I guess I feel for her because I always say, like, poor people can't have nice things. Like, that's always my view. But I don't know, man. I guess there's 2 sides to it because when you start getting on TikTok and it's just such a place of privilege. Such a place of privilege that I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I have minimal thoughts on the economy because we know it's like this. So I think she's looking for a savior. Like, you're looking for somebody to come and say, "Wow, I'm poor too. Wow, we're both poor."
Were she looking for somebody to be like, "I'm not poor. Here's $3,000."
Yeah, that's all that you're gonna gain.
Yeah,
the system is messed up. What, you want us to agree with you or disagree with you? Like, either way, it doesn't help you. Either way, it doesn't add more money to your bank account. Yeah. Like, we know the system is messed up. It's hard to live off of one income. No, you're not the only one doing it. Majority of people in the world are below the poverty line. Majority of people in the world. Now, majority of the people in America make below, $56,000 a year? And we know below that, if you're on a single income, that might be rough to live off of. So what do you want us to do? Woe is you. We get it. You're struggling. So is everybody else.
Yeah, no. What gets me is like I want to be happy. I want to be happy. You're not. Just an hour ago, you were in your car crying. You're not happy. But I don't want to get misogynistic.
So she did.
I'm sorry. Because I was about to say something, but I'm trying to catch myself because it'd be both. But I'd be girls, bro. You already know they don't want help. They just want somebody to be there for them. That's why I watch it with the who is it, TikTok?
You know, that's definitely why.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what I was gonna say because bro, what is here and be Ike Turner? Like,
get your nails done.
but, that's what I was gonna say. So why get your nails done? No, I was playing. No, she said like, just basic things like getting your hair cut, getting your nails done, taking that little trip with the girls. No,
It's just like that.
Girls is not,
It's like
that's
that,
not nails and hair. That's not equivalent, dude.
So I cut it out.
Cabo is at a minimum 1,800.
I cut it out. She was talking about taking a trip to Ibiza or something like that.
Ibiza?
Where I don't even know where that at.
That's where what's his name? Was it Mike Pleasure?
My pleasure. Where's Ibiza at, Jerry? where's Ibiza at, Jeremiah?
You don't type fast enough.
Yeah.
I think it's in Spain. Yep.
Ibiza.
Yep, it's in Spain. Who took a pill in Ibiza?
Oh, that's a good.
Who took a pill in Ibiza? It's Mike Pleasure, I think, is his name. Mike Posner.
Poisoner.
Mike Posner.
Poisoner?
Posner. There's no I.
There's no I?
No. Really? Mike Posner took a pill in Ibiza.
Am I tripping?
You vacationing where Mike Posner vacationing? You're not even on all inclusive.
Dang.
I didn't know all inclusive was for poor people. I thought all inclusive was when you made it.
Yeah, well, you made everything. Nah.
My pastor told me different. He said, all inclusive, we don't do that. I'm like, no, okay. Free drinks for me, not for you, I guess. And he's like, no, because you start seeing people that, you might, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what you trying to say? What you trying to say? He's like, we just prefer to like vacation, better. If it's my vacation, I'm going to make sure I'm like, dude, the way you talking right now, I thought I was like, you know what I'm saying? I'll pay the extra $700 for all inclusive. I thought I was really.
I thought I get all the drinks and I get.
I thought that was the plus, and he was like, "Nah."
No. We do that separate.
So I guess what it sounded like was I was talking about Olive Garden was fancy. That was what it sounded like to him. It's like Olive Garden for a first date. That's what it sounded like he was saying.
Oh my
All
gosh.
inclusive for your once a year vacation. All inclusive.
No.
All excluded. Pay for everything a la carte. You got to pay per sheet on the bed. Okay.
Like what?
Pay per step taken on the resort. That's how I prefer to vacation.
You better get it, Pastor. You use some tides.
But anyway.
Yeah.
Why'd you
So
survive?
she. I don't know. I just didn't because it wasn't straight.
But yeah, so she vacationed where Mike Positive vacationed, and then she
It took
went
a
to the lab
pill.
for her.
Yeah.
That's a 17-hour flight from Vegas, so it's probably a 12-hour flight from East Coast. So the furthest, it's a minimum of a 12-hour flight from the States to Ibiza. Come on, dude. That's like a $1,300 flight.
So
That's flight alone.
And this is, I'm not gonna lie, bro. We gonna get to this, but this is why I be on my Dave Ramsey sometimes. I'm gonna keep it a buck. So I want to figure out like what are we cutting out? So you're in her position. What are you cutting out, bro? Because like I feel haircut. I don't care if I'm broke. I'm gonna put aside at least $25 to get my haircut. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Nails, like what's equivalent to nails? Probably just hair, other than that. But I'm not finna be like, oh, what's my weekly massage? I just need to get my massage. Okay, but that's $130 though.
Okay, like I hate to call cap, but 3 jobs and struggling is crazy, bro.
3 jobs and struggling is insane.
And she don't got no kids.
You're single.
Like the math ain't mathing. Can I pull out a calculator?
Yeah, pull out a calculator.
If she's making, is it unrealistic to say that she's making $20 an hour from her first job?
She said it was a good job. That's what she said in the video. She said it was a good job,
Good
the first
for
job.
who? And she was in college. She got a degree. A good job with a degree is like $65K. So what is she talking about? So let's just say she's making $20 an hour, and then she's also making her second. You can't have 3 jobs. Okay, so she's making $20 an hour from her main job. That's like regular. That's manager at Amazon. She's making $20 an hour. So 20 times regular 40 hours a week. Mm-hmm. Okay, which is what? What's 20 times 40? Why is it not working? 20 times 40 is 800. Okay, so that's the first week is 800 from that first check. Let's say she's working another 15 hours a week for $15 an hour for her side job. Okay, that's $225. So we got 800 and $225. And then she's working a third job, which is, let's just say it's 10 hours a week for $15 an hour. So 150. So we have 150 plus 225 plus 800 equals 1175 a week times 4. She's making $4,700 minus about 15%. So she's making $3,900 after taxes per that month, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so if she's paying $1,900 a month for rent.
That's a high end, dude.
Yeah. Well, depending on where she lives.
Mm-hmm. But let's say it's high.
And then she's paying $600 for utilities. And then she's paying $150 for groceries. Then she's paying $250 for her car note, or $220 for her car note. Let's put that. And then she's paying $300 for gas. What else?
You say insurance or whatever? Or...
Okay, $100 for insurance. Oh, I think I just messed that up. Can I see history? Okay, so we're at $715.
Okay. Anything else? Add some fun money.
Okay. $200 a month for her hair, and then $150 for her nails. What else we got? Or did we do groceries?
We did groceries. It was $150.
Okay, and then $200 for eating out. We're still at $165.
And this is all fun money, by the way. We still got $165 left after all that.
Mm-hmm. We didn't do no savings.
No savings.
$165 for savings.
I just don't.
That's with 3 jobs. So the math ain't math because she got a college degree. So 3 jobs, you know what I'm saying? Like in my career, if you work extra hours, you're gonna make $50 an hour for your extra hours, your overtime. Like if I do tutoring or other stuff like that, we make $50 an hour now. Before it was $31.50. So that's when you have a career, that's how that kind of stuff works. Or like before when I was a tech, if we would work extra, we get time and a half. So when you have a degree or like certifications or licenses and stuff, and you go to use your licenses on top, like even with real estate, like when I would go and show houses, I made between 35, 40, 50 per home that I would show. So if I would go and show 10 homes, and you would do like the first one for 50, the second one for 35, and then after that it'd be 30 a home. Do the math. I was making $200 a trip because I have a license, like I have a career. That's just opening the doors. They're okay sending me $250, $300 because they about to make $5,000, $6,000, $8,000 from that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know her career, but I and maybe I'm closed-minded, but I can't think of a career where you go and work extra and you're really working for 15 an hour if it's a good job, and it's a good job with a degree. She has a degree and a quote-unquote good job, but we did the low math and said that she's making 15 an hour for her side jobs and 20 an hour for her first job.
Mm-hmm.
And we still got 165 left. Stuff comes up though.
Stuff come up.
So we're open to that, you know. And then credit card debt, you know, for $300 here and there.
Oh yeah, she did say she had credit cards.
Well, I'm talking about like why the credit card in debt.
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
The credit card in debt because she's not like she needs more money. So we're gonna say like, okay, maybe that's the extra $300 going to her credit card because we're missing some type of expenses. But like,
yeah.
I don't get it.
I'm about to say something controversial.
Go ahead.
So she talked about maybe I just need to get a boyfriend, but that's not what I want.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you do need one. I'm gonna keep it a buck. With me, because I'm not finna go through this life stuff alone. Mm-hmm. Especially if I'm gonna be crying on TikTok. Yeah. That's just not gonna be it. All right. So having that dual income and then having somebody that like can be, you know, keep you accountable for the money you spend. Because we still didn't, you know, when it comes to eating out all the time, maybe, you know, these singles, they be.
Well, I put $200 for eating out. So okay. So here.
You might need a husband.
Here's why I disagree.
I don't know.
Here's why I disagree because you just didn't describe a husband, you described a dad. And
Ooh.
going into the field to find a man to teach you how to live is
I mean, dude,
that's not finding a partner. That's finding somebody to educate you.
That's a partner.
No, that's not.
Is a partner not supposed to be coming
together.
in? Yeah, to learn together. But if he got a little more knowledge in there, if he got a little more knowledge, that's like maybe you shouldn't. Baby, you're fine. You don't need Botox. You don't need Botox, baby. You're beautiful the way you are.
No, that's crazy.
Girl, no. Okay, fine. Maybe I'll start paying $300 a year. Like, bro, come on out.
That's crazy, bro.
What do you mean?
She ain't getting Botox because her boyfriend not telling her she's pretty. She getting Botox because that's what she likes.
Maybe.
So she's probably gonna get a boyfriend.
But why does she like it?
She's gonna get a boyfriend that likes the Botox for her.
I guess so.
That's just how that's gonna work. You know anybody with Botox?
I know nobody with Botox.
I know plenty of people with Botox, and they all have boyfriends who like their Botox. They're not gonna find.
I bet they do.
Change them.
I bet they do.
They're not attracted to people that want to change them. That's just the simple way it works. They're attracted to people like that are in that circle.
Are gonna settle for that.
That like already like
or like it.
That my ex had Botox too, and like I'm into the lifestyle. Like you know what I'm saying. Like I'm okay if my daughter gets it. Like they into that. They understand that concept. It's just like with tattoos.
Yeah.
It's like that's like what the equivalent of what it is. It's like tattoos. And you're saying, well, maybe you should find somebody that says, stop buying tattoos, you don't need them. No, she gonna go to a biker club and find somebody who got the same amount of tattoos as her.
Is she gonna like it?
You know what I'm saying? Like most girls with Botox are really into like gym rats.
Yeah.
Who are like into getting pumped up, and they do it together.
Yeah, but I just feel like that's like attracting people that ain't financially like, cool. I feel like that was the same way. Oh, you struggling to pay bills? I got credit cards too. Let's have debt together. Debt. Exactly.
That's why I just said she probably doesn't need a man.
Dang.
Because
It's clicking. It's clicking.
Attract somebody in the same position.
Dang.
Like, you're going to look for somebody to teach you. Like, remember I always told you when we were young. I said, and I mean, I ended up with Maj, but I always said, I don't know if I want to be with somebody. And I remember I told you, but I was like talking to myself. I don't know if I want to be with somebody who loves me for where I am now. I should say that again. I remember saying, like, when I was 16 and stuff, like I always told you, I don't know if I want to be with somebody who loves me for where I am right now. Like, I don't know if I want to be with somebody who loves this version of me. Because we were like, oh, just love me for who I am.
But you
like,
suck.
Yeah, it's like, dude, if you like this, you're in the bum. You have bad taste. I don't trust your opinion.
Bro, take the bus.
Like, you like me? Your taste is horrible.
Swipe left? Absolutely not.
We gotta call like it is. Anybody who likes me is stupid. And that's where I was in high school.
Yeah.
Like, I knew, like, anybody who really, really, like, talk about, I want to build a life with you. Yeah, they don't got good taste. They have daddy issues. And, you know, I ended up with somebody from high school. And so, I mean, I guess we are where we are now. And I learned from it. But that is how I always felt. And that's honestly what, like, I tell Jeremiah and I tell, like, I will, in the future, tell more people. Like, nah, you don't want to be with somebody that loves you for where you are right now. Unless you guys are going to grow together, which is what me and Maj ended up doing.
Yeah.
Like, we graduated together, and that's kind of a different mindset. But, yeah. Yeah, she don't want somebody that love her for not knowing how to be financially responsible.
Yeah.
She don't want somebody that love her and her credit card debt. That's not responsible of her.
Sound like Dave Ramsey.
Well,
I love you, Joe.
No, I got some credit card debt too.
Yeah, you know how I feel about credit cards.
But
bro.
I pay it. I don't got no.
Yeah.
I don't got no.
You pay full thing or you pay like minimum balance?
No, not minimum balance. I'm not stupid. I don't pay the full thing though. Like, you got to keep a little bit of debt on there. Keep your, you know what I'm saying? Keep that credit right. You know what I'm saying? Type stuff.
Oh my
Type
gosh.
Stuff. Type stuff.
Type stuff?
Type stuff.
Nah, I can't shake on that, bro.
Why? Because you mess up your credit cards?
Well, maybe I messed them up, sure. But that is not it. It really weren't even mine. My name was just on the count. And I was like, oh, I get credit. But the person that had it started messing up. So I was like, oh, I don't want credit anymore.
I messed up a credit card too. And it was during COVID. And I just wish I would have paid the minimum balance. But I literally was like, bro, I'm not getting this PPP loan. I'm not working right now. Like, I was trying to do Uber, but like I was just now starting to get responsibilities like here at home. And so like I'm like, getting my mom some money. Like, I'm paying my own car note. I don't really have a job. And I don't want to go get a job. Like, I'm trying to balance this whole fight the man, don't have a job.
Yeah.
And I wish I would have just understood, like, bro, just pay the minimum and take the interest. But they were like calling me saying, I just wish I would have learned. So for everybody out there, this is your moment to learn from this. I wish I would have known. Just pay the minimum balance. They were calling me saying, hey, you've been paying the minimum balance for 6 months. Pay it off. How can we make a payment plan? $400 a month. And I think it's because they knew my age. Discovered. They knew my age. They're like, this boy gonna charge his card off. So they would call me, pressuring me about it. And I was stressing out over money. And I didn't even have no bills in my name. I was 18 years old and I'm stressing out over money. And I just told myself, like, dude, I'm not about to stress out over this money. Like, but I should have just kept paying the minimum $35 and I would have been straight. But they stressed me about the money so much that I blocked the number. I deleted the app. I was avoiding it. I had anxiety about it. I'm like, I cannot be staying up all night about this credit card. I don't have no job to pay it. So I deleted the app and I blocked the number and I ignored it. And then I came back one day and it was after 2 months and I said, I'm gonna just pay the minimum. And then I called him and I said, because I get, this is a bad thing too. I get social anxiety. I don't like calling people. So it took me, I was like, and I would ring it and it was like, hello, thank you for calling. And I would just hang up because I just don't want to talk. Like, I'm scared. I know I have a podcast.
He's gonna bully me. He's gonna bully me.
Like, I have a social media account and like podcast and I can't make a phone call to a random idiot man.
Right,
Like,
just set up. I would like to pay my minimum balance. Minimum balance. Everybody look. Get broke. Minimum balance.
Kimishi, come look. This black man broke in America. He live in America. He can't even afford money.
Guys, stop. I'm trying.
I don't know why I get anxiety. I don't think he was gonna bully me. I just get anxiety.
Anxiety, right.
Well, anyway, so like I would just hang up the phone and stuff, and then so I paid it after 2 months. I paid it the minimum balance, and then I called them, said, "Can you guys, not report it late or whatever?" And they were like, "No, we're gonna report it late because your account's not in good standing. Do you want to pay it off?" And I'm like, "My account's not in good standing. Like I just paid the minimum." They're like, "Yeah, you paid the minimum, but it's still not in good standing because you're behind and you're like over your limit. So it's like maxed out." You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if you have $1,000 limit and then you got the interest on it, you use $1,000, they add the interest, now it's at $1,100. So now you pay the minimum, which is like $35. It's the next month still gonna go up to like $1,200. So like you're not knocking out that stuff as fast as you can. And that's what it was. And they kept saying that stuff about not good standing, and I was just like, I hung up in her face. I'm like, dude, what am I gonna do? And I would just turn my phone off that same day. I just turned my phone off, and I ignored it for the rest of the day. And then I kept trying to like, okay, let me just get back in it. Let me just get back in it. But I couldn't force myself to like, how am I supposed to pay $1,000? I don't have that. I'm just trying to get by.
Yeah.
And yep, so I messed it up. And I just wish, so this is the advice, just pay the minimum balance. Because they tried to punk me into paying the whole thing and lost all of it. And they lost that $1,000 just to charge off now. And then I lost the credit card, which was my first credit card that I ever got, which was with Discover. And I loved the Discover at that time. And I kind of wish I could have had a Discover card again. But and it messed up my whole credit, man, because I had to. And then, too, like, if I was going to not pay, I should just not paid it. Yeah. Because then I had to charge off my account for 3 months, which messed up my credit. Then it went into collection, which messed up my credit. And it's like, dude, it was low at that point. And so I wish I would have just, but they should have punked me. I said I don't have a job. They're like, well, you need to pay something. You just,
I don't know if that's really punking.
$300. I'm like, no, I have 27. You're negotiating like so backwards. And it was this indie woman. And I'm like, ma'am, you're not getting it. I'm poor. She's like, well, something. $250. I'm like, oh my God, take off a zero.
Way.
Take off a zero. Like, you're not getting, like, it's not going to happen. And I guess it's because most adults have jobs. Like, now, if that was the situation, like, I get now. Like, when I say I don't got money, that just mean, like, oh, my last couple hundred. Like, I'm low. But, like, back then, I was like, no, like, I see $7 in my account right now. Like, when I say I don't have no money, I don't have no money.
Nothing, bro.
I didn't have no job, nothing.
I'm on the side of the road with it.
So she literally thought that I was, like, being stubborn. And I'm like, I wish somebody would have just been like, boy, go get in that. Go, just get the $35. So I could have did that. I should have kept it until I got a job, and that would have been good.
Anyway. With credit cards, bro, nah, bro. When they explain how credit cards work, it's like you're really just paying like interest and it goes up and up and up. And it's like I was watching a documentary on Netflix about credit cards, and it was like, do you know what they call people that pay the whole balance off? It's like deadbeats or something like that. They call them deadbeats if they just pay it all off because they can't make no money off of them. And so I'm thinking like, that's predatory.
No, it's not.
That's predatory, bro.
It is, but it's not. Okay, because like
they reward you for staying in debt.
So let's look at mine. Look at my credit card. So look,
screen share.
You wish. So like, look, last thing I spent $150, right, at Barnes & Noble buying some books. My gym membership comes out, and all of my memberships comes out of my credit card because I don't want to get called and be like, oh, we got to decline. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, get that 35.
You know what I'm saying?
Woo!
You know what I'm saying? But
$150.
And then I use it for like Red Robin and stuff like that, and I only use it for Red Robin because I get points. I already have 2,000 points. I barely use the card. And and those points you could just use it to pay off the card. 2,000 points I think I can use to pay $200 towards the card. And then so right now it's at $639 and it's not due until the 18th. And it's only the 7th. So I have 10 more days to pay it off. I'm going to pay it off all the way until it's at 150. And that'll keep my credit low. And so I won't have paid no interest on that.
So with credit cards, it's like
you gotta just be smart.
You're gonna have dumb. That's what I was gonna say. It was like as long as you're smart with it, you can be. But I'm like, that's too much pressure. That's too much stress.
Okay, so
you mess around and miss it. You feel me?
I promise I'm not trying to like convert you, but I'm just saying for you, you're in a situation that worked for you. Is when you get paid, take aside the money that you're gonna spend for like your play money. Just put it in an account. Don't touch it. And then use your credit card for your play money. Yeah. And then pay it off.
But my thing is like, why don't you just use the money?
Because you get the points and the rewards. I get 1% cash back.
What does that mean?
That means for every $1,000 I spend, I get a free $100.
They just put $100 in your checking account?
No, like you get those points and then you could choose to redeem it. Like you could use like my 2,000 points.
Like you get like $100 credit basically.
Yep.
On the credit card.
Yeah, you can use it to pay off your credit card. So think of like getting an extra $100 in your checking account, but it's like it's not literal.
So you're getting credit to pay off your credit card with credit.
You're getting credit to pay off your credit card, right?
Yeah.
So you spend $1,000.
Okay. You get $100.
And then after that end of the month, you're supposed to pay that $1,000 off, right? All you have to pay is $900 off because you can use the $100 in points.
Okay, I feel you.
So you're only spending of your money $900.
If that lifestyle is where like I want to buy things that I can't afford right now, so I can pay it off over time.
Oh,
that's how most people use a credit card.
That's because they're stupid, or because that's the position that they're in.
Yeah.
If you're in that position, like to get a loan, that's what I'm gonna say. You say it's predatory, but it's not. It's like, dude, if you don't got no money and I got money, why would I not be like, hey, I'm looking out for you? That's what interest is.
Yeah.
It's interest, because it's in my best interest that you pay it slowly. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's called interest. and why would you not? Like,
I just don't know.
You know what I'm saying? 30% interest, like when they be getting stupid numbers like that, it's crazy. Like 29.99% interest. Okay, come on, slow down.
Yeah.
Like,
I need it, but I don't need it.
Yeah, that bad.
I'm not a crackhead with it.
You know what I'm saying? But like, dude, if you can't afford it right now and you need it, I'm sorry. I have the money, you don't. So you got to just pay a little bit extra. What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
But anyway, so I don't use the credit card to buy stuff that I can't afford. I just knew what my balance was. I bought Red Robin, Barnes & Noble. The money was in my checking account at that time that I swiped it.
Yeah.
So gas is a big one. And then it depends on the credit card you get too, because you might get like 5% for travel. Mm-hmm. If you're traveling all the time and you realize like, dang, at the end of the year I spent $10,000 on flights. You get 5% of that back. That's $500. Was that right? I said it so confidently.
Man, look.
I think that's $500. Mm-hmm. Yes, that's $500 you're getting back. Free money.
Maybe just so stressful for me. Seeing all them numbers and seeing all this, you got to pay it off here. I just can't. I just rather go straight money. I'd rather go the Dave Ramsey route. Dave Ramsey route.
Oh, that's so stupid.
But
you're so scared.
he kind of got into some hot water recently.
Okay, what he do?
So he was on the podcast and somebody called in and they want to help with their financial situation. But he had told Dave the reason why he's in this financial situation is because he's paying $80,000 for childcare. So let's watch the clip.
Having trouble paying costs, including 2 kids in daycare.
So what's she making in residency?
About $70,000.
And what are you making?
About $110,000.
Can you explain to me why you can't get by on 180?
Hold on, how much are you paying a month in childcare?
It's about $80,000 a year. The base tuition for the child daycare we use is $25,000 per kid. Then we pay extra for early care and aftercare, and it doesn't go during the summer. So during the summer, we need a nanny.
You guys have lost your minds.
There's cheaper routes.
Oh, you think?
It's time to take the kids off filet mignon.
I don't care how much money you make. There's not enough money in the world that doesn't make that stupid.
Oh, gosh.
$25,000 a head for childcare.
So how was he owned?
Weapon?
You said Dave Ramsey.
There's another clip. A dude comes in and he says something. You want to watch it real quick? Because he just did a green screen basically.
Yeah, because I'm with Dave Ramsey, and Dave Ramsey, I'm never with him.
So here's where he gets on. Let me put that clip up. But he basically talking about like the reality. They're talking about how he's out of touch essentially. Here
Dave Ramsey?
Yeah, they're saying Dave Ramsey's out of touch.
I know they're not going to get on here and justify spending $80,000 on childcare.
I got you, bro.
Tell me you're out of touch without telling me. Like, this is mind-blowing, Dave. Like, you obviously don't have any idea how much childcare costs in this country right now, because $25,000 a year is pretty standard. And then you add in pre-care, aftercare, and the nanny over the summer, like you're spending $80 a year easy for 2 kids. Which I agree is absolutely insane, totally astronomical, but it's not stupid. Here's the real data that he obviously pays no attention to. 2/3 of all parents in the US spend at least 20% of their household income on childcare. That means lower income families in this country are spending way over 20. And just for a point of reference, the Department of Health and Human Services says that 7% of household income for childcare is considered affordable. So just because the cost should be lower doesn't mean that they are or that anything better actually exists. So for them to tell this caller that there's no amount of money that doesn't make this stupid, or that they should go and find a free summer camp, which also doesn't exist, is just ignorant and offensive to all families that pay for childcare in this country.
So I ran the numbers.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I ran the numbers. I called some child care facilities beforehand. So we're looking at around 300 a week for childcare, but that's all inclusive, and that's Monday through Friday. That was the parameters I said was Monday through Friday, Monday through Friday. And
Full
so
day or half day?
when I got, I did full day.
Okay.
I did full day, and I got 16,000 a year, and then 1,100 a month.
Okay, so I am seeing here at a school that I know a lot of people go to, and this is it has a lot of black kids there. This is $13,000 a year.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't $25,000 a kid though.
That's not $25,000 at all, bro.
I'm saying that's 12 lower. So I'm sorry, Thomas. I'm with Dave Ramsey. So
I'm with Dave Ramsey too.
So why you put he got owned?
That's clickbait. What are you talking about?
You clickbaiting me?
No, I'm making. I did Dave clip, and then
crazy,
Dave
though.
got Ramsey got
I ain't
owned
gonna lie,
clip.
bro. That's still $1,000 a month. Now,
Yeah.
Mr. 180 a year, $1,000 a month ain't nothing, sir.
Let's keep it look.
Because, and then he's saying lower income families, this and that. Lower income families getting it for free. They going down to the urban.
They going down to the urban league, getting
league,
a
and they
voucher.
getting that voucher. They get that voucher. What are you talking about?
I've been a voucher baby since I was 4. What you
Stop
talking
being
about?
proud.
Oh, my bad.
If you're making less than $50,000 a year, then you're getting a voucher. What's wrong with that? And at the end of the day, like, the world is not that unsafe. Like, just leave them at the bus stop. It's not that unsafe of a world. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a rough world, but it's not that unsafe.
It's rough. Well,
So I'm on Dave Ramsey's side, so I need to hear if we want me to, you know what I'm saying? I don't like to take the side
I knew that's what I was saying.
of this guy, but
Why don't you like taking Dave Ramsey's side?
because first of all, if you move my iPad,
I'm sorry, bro. It's
Move.
somehow it's not straight.
so I don't like him because he be misquoting scriptures to prove his point.
Like what?
When he talk about the slave to the borrower,
The borrower was a slave to
the borrower slave to the
lender.
lender. From said Proverbs, it said, never mind, I'm not going to disrespect Solomon. Solomon wrote that, and like Solomon, like he, you know what I'm saying, he was robbing, like, I'm not going to talk about Solomon.
Bro, that's like
Like, like, you know what I'm saying, he got around. He had wives, and a lot of them. He had concubines. He invented that word. Like
concubines.
Like, yeah, I don't like Dave Ramsey.
Yeah, but he not wrong.
In this situation, nah.
He not wrong. No, I'm talking about the slave. The borrower is a slave to the lender.
No, dude, because I be borrowing this money. It depends on how you. I think it's wisdom. So you apply the wisdom in the situation. Like, it's like technically I'm a borrower from Navy Federal Credit Union, but I ain't no slave to them. Boy, I play that junk off right now if they need me to.
I'm trying to get right now. I don't know. I wrestled with that one. Ever since you brought it up like last year, I wrestled with that one a little bit. Cause I was like, I kind of feel like you making their money. Like, you paying them interest a little bit. I don't know. But then again, it's like slavery doesn't have any. When you're a slave, there is no upside to it. You're a slave. You just gotta whip and work for it.
So if that's the case, so he's reading it. So the Bible, if we read a Bible, so you can read the Bible as like as wisdom. You can read stuff as like just seeing the way that God dealt with these people. That doesn't mean take it as a fact to deal with you, but like, I see God's heart in that and what kind of how God works. Dave Ramsey takes that stuff as fact. Like, this is the way to live your life. If that's the case, then why do you still take people to get a mortgage? That's still borrowing. But it's like, oh, it's okay in that situation. So then tell it like it is.
There you go.
That's wisdom to apply when you need it.
Yeah.
So if you can't keep your credit card in your pocket and know when you can afford it and when you can't, then of course you're a slave. But if you're somebody like me that use it at the pump and is using it to get their credit up, come on, dude. Don't call me no slave to the lender. There's no way. I'm getting an extra 2% at the pump, 5% on the flights, 1% on dining. No, 2% on dining, 1% on everything else. Come on, dude. If I gotta buy a TV and I was like, I don't really feel, I got the money to buy the TV, but I don't feel like paying it this check. I can pay half with this check and half next check if I want to. Like, why wait when I could save for it? But it's like, why wait? Now I got an extra 2%.
I feel
in my account. But that's because I'm disciplined enough. I learned the hard way from this Discover card.
You learn, bro.
I paid a minimum balance at least, but I won't even, you know what I'm saying? I have a job now. Amen.
Amen. Hallelujah. Good job.
A good one.
Good job.
Making $20 an hour. No, I'm just playing. But anyway, yeah, so Dave Ramsey I don't like him.
Yeah.
I think that he's very out of touch, though. He is very
I can definitely see that, but I don't know. Dave, he be spot on with some stuff, bro.
No,
for real. Yes, he do.
Like what?
Because people don't like how he's like, oh, that's old stuff. I'm supposed to save up. I'm supposed to do. I'm like, are we like not? I realize like having a savings account is like, at least with the people I know, it's like not that common.
It's not at all.
It's not, and I'm like, that's crazy to me not having a savings account.
Okay, but that's also because like you're in a good position to do that. Jermaine has not cut that camera off of you in like I don't know how long.
Bro, bored. I don't know, but
yeah, no, I don't know. I think that's because you're in a position to do that though.
Maybe so.
It's
maybe
not maybe.
so.
That's a fact.
Okay, it's a fact.
Like
All right, it's a fact. It's a fact. I'm just thinking like, It'd be them couples that be making like, you know, 80,000. That'd be like, we struggling. It's tough.
Stupid.
And I'm like, you can't have he has to tell them, put aside one check, put aside $1,000. You will be all right. And they're like, I can't. I'm like, you can't put aside $1,000. I'm like, y'all both together. And I'm like, and you know, you always gotta say, oh, people have different situations. But I'm like, you're paying a mortgage. Like
it's because when you have kids,
you ain't that behind.
Because I'll tell you, I'm not the only one that pays for Jeremiah and Jaden, but it's expensive. It's like I remember just like thinking like kids can't be that much. And I'm just at, you know, if it's like me and Maj times 2, like it's just 2 or more of us. Like how much is that? And that's a lot.
Can I have some Roblox?
And I'm not even talking about. I'm not even talking about extras. I'm just talking about bare necessities.
Yeah.
I'm talking like going to Burger King and your total is $99 at the window. It's like this is Burger King. I have the app too. And I'm spending $100.
Like, start crying.
It's insane.
I have the app. That your money's no good here.
Like for real. Like I'm getting the discount. If I pay for me, Jeremiah, Jaden, Mom, and Maj, I'm spending no less than $70 at Burger King. It's insane, bro. And then going to the grocery store, I'm spending just for one trip for like the week of groceries.
I think guess. You spend like $550
a week.
Oh.
I said like if I go for like
maybe like a month.
If I go for a week. Oh, I thought you were gonna guess. If I go
I'm
for
guessing.
A week,
I'm guessing.
And I might get like a bag of salad. It's for the whole house.
The whole house.
Get a bag of salads, you know, some stuff to make Alfredo one night, stuff to make soul food next night, spaghetti the next night.
So you know like
soup.
You think like 150?
Like 200.
Like 200. Okay.
A week. That's just for like the regular week, bro. That's insane. And I'm not. We don't eat cheap, but we don't eat bougie either. I'm not getting no. Oh, I did get crab legs.
This guy, you just eat up crab bowl just now, bro.
But okay, so like take the crab legs off. That's like 150 with no crab legs.
Yeah.
That's insane. Dave Ramsey's out of touch. So I see what you're saying, but yeah, no. Like he doesn't really have much wisdom to offer the current generation, especially because it's like, you know, my life went so bad when I got all of that debt. But that debt is how you learned and this is the first million you made. It's when you met all your millionaire friends and then you seen the millionaire lifestyle. You lost the money, but it's like, you still had those connections though. You still had that brain, that mindset that you got when you were on top. So you can say, I lost it all. I had to grind for it back. But
you had that dog in you.
I've never touched $1 million before. I've never I don't have. I mean, I know millionaires, but I don't got nobody that I'm like peers with millionaires. Like, we both eat the same. We both order together. It's on me this week and on you next week. Like, I don't got no millionaire friends like that. Dave Ramsey did, and it's like, I lost it all. You didn't lose it all. You just lost your accounts. You still had your connections, and the connections come first. Everybody says it's not what you know, it's who you know. Mm-hmm. Everybody knows that. It's not about what the money that's in your pocket. It's your friends. Nobody's counting Obama's pockets. How much Obama worth? Does anybody really know? He's Obama though. Obama can go anywhere he wants and get in. Like, we're not worried about his pockets. Like, even Bill Clinton, like any president, Bush, any president, Oprah. Well, we know Oprah's accounts. Who else? Who else is like famous but not rich? Theo Vaughn. I don't know why I thought of him. Theo Vaughn, Joe Rogan. Like, we're not counting their pockets, but like they got connections. We know that they're doing well.
Yeah.
And Dave Ramsey, yeah, he's have thoughts. I don't like him. Why do you like him?
It's working for me.
Working for you?
The baby steps is baby stepping.
But you don't have a lifestyle though.
I guess so.
You don't have a lifestyle to maintain,
but I feel like that's freeing though. Like having just like
it is. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but like that's not normal.
That's oh my gosh, that's so freeing. Not having like I gotta do this, and it's like you don't have to do it. That'd be stressing me out when my girl she be saying that she got a lifestyle. I don't get it, but she be like, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. And I be like,
I gotta do what? What you mean?
Just it's little stuff.
We're talking about different stuff.
It's little stuff. Whatever. I gotta do this. I gotta maintain my lifestyle. Basically,
we're talking about two different things. When I say lifestyle, I'm talking about like actual mandatory stuff.
Oh,
like paying bills. Like
bring it back. I don't got that many bills.
Yeah, like
I don't got that many bills. But like, when we have it, I feel like I don't know.
I'm telling you, dude. I'm. That's why I ain't gonna have no kids. I mean, I will, but just like that's.
I'm not gonna have them though. They gonna be like boarding school,
right? Because. That's expensive, dude. Just the concept of kids. Like, I'm not even Jeremiah and Jaden's sole provider. Yet it costs so much money just to get them stuff. Like, it's like, dude, and when I'm gonna have my own and I'm the sole provider, oh no, dude, y'all go get a job.
Yeah,
Y'all looking at me to pay for everything?
Yes,
How
Father.
about you? You got me this week? I bought last time. I'm gonna teach my kids at an early age.
Yeah, right. I'm sorry.
You know what I'm saying?
Father, I'm sorry. I apologize. You're
Like-
correct. Let me clean this poop out of my diaper.
Like, dude.
And get my wallet out.
Like, all I'm saying is, I feel like it's disrespectful if we go to Applebee's on Friday, if I pay. Next time you pay. I don't care that you're my child. I don't care that you're 7 years old. I paid last time. You pay this time.
Y'all, you gonna give me allowance then, huh?
No. They need to work for their money.
What?
Do you get an allowance?
Is
as
that
a
not
grown
what?
man?
Is that not what? Well, technically.
From where?
Well, I mean, what is allowance?
Allowance is something that you're getting for free. I allow you to have his money.
Okay.
They ain't allowed to do nothing but go get a job.
That wasn't what my allowance was.
What was your allowance?
Well, my allowance was like do chores, do this and that, and then you get your $5.
I'm still allowing you to do. I'm not paying my kids to do nothing. There is no connection between allowance and
real
chores.
world?
No, allowance and chores. There's no connection. You're gonna do your chores. Period. Here's some money. They're not connected. There's no do these chores and you get money. No, sir. Household work comes first, and that's regardless. Yeah. And I learned that from not having no allowance. We didn't get no allowance. I think we didn't get no allowance because Mama didn't have no money too, though. I don't think it's because of that, but she acted like it was a lesson.
Yeah.
You see, y'all don't need no allowance because y'all gonna spoil. They're gonna end up out there on, thinking everything owed to you.
I guess our mom is right. You wearing like cardboard clothes.
You didn't have it, like, to give to it.
Spray paint your feet for shoes.
But yeah, there's no connection between allowance in household work. Why am I paying you to work? And I agree with paying kids to work because they need to learn financial responsibility, but not paying you to work on what you have to do regardless.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel it. The world is upside down. It's topsy-turvy. Topsy-turvy? Topsy-turvy. I don't know. That's white people stuff. But no, it's not white people stuff.
What?
Drake showing his pee-pee to the world.
Whoa!
Frankly, you didn't know.
No, I didn't know. Did he really do that?
Drake.
So I saw that post, and it was like, I wasn't hiding the world from my beat. I was hiding the beat from my world, or whatever. Whatever.
From the world. Drake is hilarious for that. But let me do my... Drake got his meat leaked.
By who?
I saw it on Twitter. That was the first thing I saw it on Twitter.
Bro, saw it?
I just want everybody, hey, relax. That ain't me. I ain't see it by choice. There was an accident.
Listen, because I'm telling you, I went on Twitter and I was like, did you see that post?
Because
I was gonna
I
retweet it.
open your Twitter sometimes in order to post the clips or something. Your Twitter be wild, bro.
I'm telling
and
you.
I already know that's just recommended posts.
Like, I literally opened it. I'm like, I haven't been on Twitter in a while. X. And I'm like, let me just see what's up right now.
Nope.
I opened it and it's literal porn. Like, it's straight porn. I'm like, how?
When you have I tell you, when you have the default algorithm, it's just whatever is popular. Porn is just popular.
I
bro.
needed to be on the under 18. I need
Can
restrictions.
you do that? I have so many muted words, bro.
I'm about to put I'm 16.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I don't even know if you can do that. Can you do that?
change my age?
You can change your age on it, and it does show you like different posts.
Well,
I didn't know that.
it better not be so porn as if you say your age is 16.
I guess.
That's just like that's illegal.
Yeah.
So it has to have some type of filter on there.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, dude, I hate it. But anyway.
But
keep going.
I saw it by accident. So I'm scrolling on Twitter. It's like 7:00 in the morning. Or I'm doing my morning scroll, and I see a post that says new Drake leaks, and I'm like, oh, some new music. Okay, let's see what this is. Boy, I clicked the replies, and I saw a video. It was not music.
You're like, hey, a video. Hey, this must be a league. Like a good league. I know this one's going to be hard. I'm just so quick with it sometimes. I don't know how I come up with this stuff. I don't know how I come up
curse
with this
you,
stuff
bro.
off the top. I don't know. Like, I just say it, and I'm like, wow, that landed.
It was not music, bro. It was not music. If you go on the internet and it say Drake leaks, do not click it. Do not click it, bro. I'm begging you. This man, long ding dong, was right there on my screen, bro. It was right there on my screen. I'm just looking at it and looking at it
How long?
and looking at it.
How long was you looking at it?
About 30 minutes.
You already got a reputation, bro. You already got a reputation in these comments.
they think I said, nah, bro. I saw it. I said, what is the World Cup to? And I went to my muted words, Drake.
That's not
Don't
what
want
you
to see
did.
nothing about Drake,
That's not
bro.
what you did. You click on that thing. You click on that stuff, right? Is it save? That's what you did.
You bookmark?
You replied, at save tweet. At tweet saver.
At screenshot, bro. Nah, bro. Famous people sending nudes is insane, bro. Because you're asking for it.
So who did he send
Sexy
nudes
Red
to?
got leaked. I don't know.
Is Sexy Red getting leaked really leaked, though?
I don't know. But Sexy Red got leaked.
But is that leaking, though?
What do you mean? Like
Like, is it really leaking? I don't feel like it's. I don't know because I didn't look.
So
but I feel like knowing her personality, I feel like I could have Googled it.
Maybe.
Like, I don't know if Cardi B got leaked, but
Cardi B leaked herself.
I am assuming that there are news on the internet of Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj, even Beyonce. I'm just assuming that I can literally just Google it right now and it's there.
You probably could.
Leaked or not.
Well, now it is, but there's so many celebrities that are leaked. Like Cardi leaked herself, her movie on Instagram story. Sexy Red got leaked on whatever. Drake's now getting leaked. Speed leaked himself.
Kodak Black.
Oh, on the shower? Huh? Celebrities leaking is insane, especially ones that like you send it to somebody or you allow somebody to record you. You're asking for it. You're asking for it.
Well, I mean, I feel bad though for Drake
Why?
because I want to know who he sent it to.
Right?
Because
Probably one of these Finsta girls. I'm be honest.
Because I mean, you hear like if you hear stories about Drake and like how cautious he is with like one night stands and stuff.
the hot
like,
sauce.
Yeah, the hot sauce. And I mean, I've just heard stuff like of people who know Drake, like hanging out with him and stuff. Like he at least with these people, he was like not really drinking like that. Like he don't really get drunk. Like he really like a square in person, just because he's so cautious of like, I'm Drake. And so for him to do this, I feel like he has to trust the person. Just because I've heard this firsthand. I've heard this from firsthand experiences. Like, yo, Drake is kind of a square. He don't really be getting out there like that. Like they be acting like he do on social media.
Yeah.
And that tells me it's because he's cautious of his persona and like what's going on around him with the hot sauce thing.
Yeah.
Poking holes, all of that. Or, the cautious for the poking holes, whatever. Like, and then like hiding his son. He's cautious of like the world. And so for him to be comfortable enough to send somebody something like that and then for him to leak it, that probably like pray for Drake though.
Right? We feel bad for Drake.
Like if we being honest, like for real, all seriousness, like pray for Drake because that's got to be hurtful. So what's the next song gonna be titled?
Meat leak.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's a diss.
So,
you know who I hope it was?
What? Who?
Ivana. What's Trump's daughter's name?
Oh, Ivanka?
Her.
Why you wanted to be her?
Because that would be so good for press. Next week's episode will go so hard, bro.
Bro wants Trump to be president so bad.
If come on, bro. If
Oh my God.
Ivanka Trump leaked Drake's nudes, next week's episode is going up.
Fire, bro.
You got to make that title fire, though, that thumbnail fire. Next week, we're going up.
Yeah, that
So-
thumbnail's going to be insane.
Come on, dude.
I don't know how to do it, but
Come on. That's so. I hope it was Ivanka, but pray for Drake, though.
pray for Jake. Hashtag pray for Jake.
For real,
Pray for the
man.
six God.
But, yeah. Was that all that we were going to talk about with that topic?
That's all I got on that one. We could just do it because it's a Christian podcast. All right, we don't.
Amen.
Hallelujah. So pray for Drake and his meat.
Yeah, bro.
And his meat leak.
That's crazy, man. It makes me think about the Sky Jackson one. Sky Jackson one, that hurt my heart, though. And that's when I knew I was, like, called to do something with relationships.
Jackson too.
When she got that whole leak situation, like, I knew I was called to work with relationships because I was so upset that day. Like, I couldn't sleep. And because I was so upset and it wasn't relevant to me, whenever God puts something on your heart that nobody else is relating to, it's like there's a calling for you on there. And I just have, and to this day, man, like these young girls, like I have a passion to like look out for them. Like, oh my God, please don't end up like Sky Jackson. Don't be like Cardi B. I feel like nobody's out here like mentoring these girls. Nobody. So like when I see them, I'm like, leave that boy alone. It's so obvious. Like he doesn't want you for nothing but your body. And they just don't see it. I'm like, oh my God. I went off on this girl the other day when we was at getting boba. I kind of had to watch myself because I was talking to her like she was a kid. And she was 19 or 18 or whatever. But I was talking to her like she was a kid because she made me mad. She's holding this door for these people. This whole group of friends that was walking in. And then this man and his daughter, she held the door for them. I said, girl, you going to stop being a gentleman.
What?
And I was finna raise my voice. I had to calm myself down and wait till he walked away because we probably was going to argue. Because what you being a gentleman for? You're a young lady for all these, holding this door for all these grown men.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, for all these grown men, and then a man with a daughter. Like, what do you teach your daughter? Like, don't get me started. But anyway, so I'm just so passionate about that. So when that Sky Jackson leak happened, I was like, oh my God, this girl. But now, you know, it's Sky Jackson K over here. So you know
Sky Jackson K?
It's Sky Jackson K.
What does K mean? Sidebar.
Killer. But don't say killer though. That makes it seem like we really out to get her.
Oh my God.
Like just say K. It's like less. It's more loose. Like
Pray for Dez.
it's Sky Jackson K. She blocked me on
Sky Jackson blocked you
on Snap.
How'd you get blocked? Can you even block people on Snapchat? How'd you get blocked? What'd you do?
Long time ago. That was back when like she had, you know, you could still message people back and stuff. Like you didn't get that many messages. Cause I got her real account, and then like I got her personal account,
And I don't know. I guess maybe I messaged her too much.
What were you saying?
I probably said something like crazy. I was like, girl, if you don't respond to me, I'm gonna stop being your biggest fan, and I'm gonna not think you're cute anymore. And I would say it a lot and stuff like that. And she blocked me. It was like 10, so it was a long time ago. But remember, like everybody posted that picture of her booty, like when she looked like she had that pancake booty when that picture went viral.
Oh,
you remember? You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
And then everybody was posting that, making fun of her back then when she was still my crush. I would do anything. I would die for that girl. She was my crush. I'm telling you, dude. Like screensaver, like
screensaver,
lock screen, everything on my computer, my phone, my
Lord.
iPod. You know what I'm saying? I was Sky Jackson fan. That was my password to my Instagram.
Oh my
Sky
God.
Jackson lover. Like come on. I was really about that life. And everybody talking about Sky Jackson. Sky Jackson. Now look at him. Hey, Sky Jackson. Sky Jackson.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, no. She disrespects her mom. She's copy and paste personality.
He saw the real her in her personal story. That's what it was. He saw the real her.
No, it's right there on TikTok. Like she's a copy and paste personality. If you watch any video, it's like she's just copying what the terminology that's going around on TikTok right now. And then that's why they love her though, because they be like all the time she's in the comment section there, like all the other black girls are in, and they're like, Sky, what are you doing here? Like that's always what you see. Sky, what are you doing here? Oh my, OMG, Sky reposted, and they always talk about some Sky be everywhere, because she's like in the same lifestyle that these black girls in high school are in.
Is that chronically online?
Which is sad because she's a grown woman. You know what I'm saying? They're like relating to her. If you're relating to a 16-year-old more than you're relating to a 23-year-old.
But these child actors, though, I feel like they got like a little brain regress.
They do.
Because they've been in the industry like that.
Which we haven't talked about child actors yet. Because I've been had that topic in there forever.
Oh, yeah.
So next we get that on there. These child actors did not deserve to be famous.
Yeah.
That's my topic. Because I got a list. Complaining on this podcast, talk about something. They took advantage of me. Oh, what do you mean they touched you? No, they made me work till 11 o'clock. And I'm a biter. I was so cold. Brr. In Arizona in the summer, it was cold outside. Yeah, I bet it was. I auditioned for the same role. I told them I would have worked till 12. I was working at 1 a.m. All I'm saying is, bro, I'm Disney K. I'm Netflix K.
Nickelodeon K.
I'm Nickelodeon K.
On everything.
I'm Cartoon Network K. Who else I auditioned for?
Dang.
ABC K.
BET K.
Nah, BET looked out.
Medea? You ain't use on?
I don't audition for Medea.
Oh, okay.
I'm not Tyler Perry K because I'm not Tyler Perry K yet because he could. You know what I'm saying? He could still.
Not Tyler Perry K.
He got that bread. They're my biggest ones. I'm NBC K. These are people that I auditioned for, right? And then every single one of the networks I just named, a child actor then came out and slandered the network. I wouldn't have slandered you. I would have been there. It's like when I tried to get with a girl, like when you try to go get it with a girl, and she be like, "Nah, you ugly, you a bum," and they go get cheated on by her.
I'm not a bum now. I'm not a bum now.
I never would have cheated on you. I'm so ugly, I couldn't have got another girl.
Whole time you still ugly.
She talking about some. I would never date you. You are so ugly. And then she go date the cute boy who get all the girls. So guess what? He got all the girls. You should have went with me. You were my only option. I wouldn't have cheated on you because I was your. Yeah, I didn't have nobody else to cheat on you with.
He talking to Sky Jackson right now. He talking to Sky Jackson.
Sky Jackson, and then she went and dated that dude and got leaked. I would have never leaked you. I have no friends to send your stuff to. I have no friends. My Snap score is like 4.
He didn't even mention like we wouldn't even do anything leakable. Like I would have leaked you. We would have did it, but I would have leaked you,
bro. Think about it. How would I have leaked her? I have 3 viewers. You, Terrence, and, okay, 2 viewers. I have 2 viewers. It's you and Terrence. And Terrence don't be watching all the time. Who I'm a leak to? Oh. She picked wrong, bro. And he was underage. What was his name? That off-brand Trevor Jackson.
I don't know. Who is his mama or daddy?
It was a light-skinned Trevor Jackson with a 2 big nose. What's his name? Prince? No, he was...
I think it was Prince, huh?
Was it Prince?
That was his name. His name was Prince.
I am so... Like, I have such a great memory.
He was like Taraji P. Henson's son.
No, it was Jay-Z's nephew. Or Beyonce's nephew. Solange. And they put Beyonce's sister's son. And then everybody in the comments was like, what did Beyonce have to do with this?
They want to get them clicks. I feel it.
It smells like something's burning.
It smells something good.
Next topic.
Tacos. That's all you. See? All right, color coding. You still ain't get it. I thought you was gonna do that when you talk about relationships. I was like, oh, this is gonna be a smooth transition. You do a transition. I was like, oh.
Oh, you want me to? I thought I was seeing a masterclass.
I thought I was seeing a masterclass.
I was like, oh.
I thought I was seeing a masterclass.
Oh, you want me to?
I thought I was seeing a masterclass.
Nah, that wasn't a good transition because I was just rambling. No. All right, but anyway, man leaves his girl at home to go to the Super Bowl with his buddy.
I got you.
Oh, what's the take on this?
My birthday is February.
Let me get an intro again.
I got you.
So apparently, this man is under hot water for leaving his girl at home to go to the Super Bowl with his homies. Whew. So instead of going to the Super Bowl with his boo, he going to the Super Bowl with his boys.
With his boy.
I wouldn't go with you. You don't know football. You don't know football.
I do know football. I played for like 2 years of my life.
You taught me. You taught me what first string was.
Oh yeah. You know what first string was.
I never knew what that was. I've never heard it before. Like, I still don't be hearing it. I be saying it now. I Googled it. I was like, dang, he was right. But I still have never heard it in real life before.
That's crazy.
But anyway, go ahead.
What's going on is that my birthday is February 10th, and my boyfriend just won 2 free tickets to Vegas for the Super Bowl, which is essentially on my birthday, and he's abandoning me and taking his best friend instead.
Wait a minute. Let me explain. I'm not abandoning her. We can do something before or after. Okay. I've told her that so many times.
Okay.
So many times.
Okay, but listen, Derek, you could take me, and you're choosing to not take me, leave me all alone on my birthday.
Wait, Derek, who are you taking with you?
Bring someone else.
I'm taking my best friend. I'm taking my best friend, Brad. We've known each other for years. We watch the game every Sunday. I can't not take him.
So he's a big football fan. Are you a football fan, Megan?
Well, I'm not necessarily a fan of football, but I'm a fan of Vegas.
Yeah.
Okay? Listen. Also, Taylor Swift is probably going to be there. Usher perform.
I'll take you to Vegas.
Usher at halftime,
I'll take you to Vegas. I'll take you to Usher. I'll take you to Taylor Swift, but not right now.
No.
Gotta go to
Let me tell you. Okay, let me tell you my initial thoughts. Every week he sits to watch the game. What do? Oh my God, he come watching the game. Oh my God, baby, you want to come watch the game with us today? No, oh my God, I gotta go. I'm going to my mom's house. I'm going to sit with my mom, and we're gonna do each other's nails. He's like, all right, watch with my boy.
Watch my boys.
Boys night, you know what I'm saying? I'm chilling, pop a beer, whatever. You can come sit with me, but and if she sat with him, what he'd do, you probably sit there and cuddle, watch the game with me. But she's choosing to not be engaged. She's choosing not to learn the game. So now he gets an opportunity to go and see the Super Bowl, which is insane. Tickets start at $7,000. That's insane. You're going for free. And you're like, who should I take? The person who never wants to spend time with me watching the game, or the person who I watch the game with every single week? Why is it an argument? What is the debate there?
That's selfishness. My mom was talking about that before, about how like you're not supporting. I didn't get it at first because she was like, I was talking with my mom. She was like, she's not supporting him. And I was like, how is that support? And I think about it like a little more. She started explaining to me. It's like, it really is the little stuff. And now when it comes to the big stuff, now you want him to be committed 100% of the time.
Right. You want him to you want him to flip his habits to accommodate you, because it's like, well, I'm a fan of Vegas. He's not going to Vegas for Vegas. He's going to the Super Bowl. Why would I sacrifice my trip so you can get 10% of it?
Bro saying, I want to go see Usher, and Taylor Swift might be in the room.
Like no, she's gonna have her private thing. Like, they're not even gonna see Taylor Swift.
Bro.
Like, she's gonna be up there. Oh my God, Taylor Swift is like 500 feet away from me. That's so cool.
Oh my God.
It's there's no benefit to him for you to go. There's no moments gonna be shared. And then we're back to this. Why don't people just get therapists? Because they're arguing about it right there.
You're calling a public radio station for your couple drama is insane work, bro.
Okay, so my thing was, when she got on there loud, I was like, oh, it's fresh. But then she kept going. I was like, you know what? Maybe it's not fresh. Maybe it's just that, like, she's passionate about it and it's, like, kind of funny. And then here you come. No, that is not what it is. I'm like, oh, no, this is fresh. Like,
bro, it's there.
He won those tickets, like, yesterday, like, last night.
Just now.
Like, he slept on the couch last night, and they're, like, still not over it. And, yeah.
That's insane to me. So the question that brings it up is, when is it appropriate to leave your girl at home? That's an offshoot question.
You answer it first.
So you had brought it up the other day.
We were
talking about Africa. We were like, I don't want, if my girl doesn't have like a place there and like a role, and she just to everybody else that she looks like she's just like a tag along, then I'm not gonna bring her because I don't want her to feel that way.
Yeah, and then she ain't about to look that way. You know what I'm saying? Because you start looking at her like she tag along, I'm gonna have to punch you.
And oh no, she can stay.
Go ahead, come on, fight me, please.
We can stay. And that's when it comes in, like, if we're going on like a business trip, we finna go shoot, we finna go to Venice, Venice Beach, and go do like a on the street video. And it's just, we're gonna get a hotel room, we might eat a little bit, and then we'll go shoot, and then we come back like 2 days later, next day. Are they gonna have a place? Like I bring my girl, they're gonna have a place. Probably not. You feel me? It's like, well, I want to go to LA with you. Well, you're not gonna have a place though, and I don't want you out there by yourself for real. Right. So that's where it comes in. And so if your partner don't understand that, that's just pure selfishness. Let's keep it a buck.
Yeah. And then it also depends on the type of relationship that you want, because not every single relationship dynamic wants like best friendness. And you know, I used to think that like, oh, if your partner's not your best friend, you're not a good relationship. But not every relationship is for that. Like what works for you. You know what I'm saying? Like there's some stuff that I feel like needs to stay the same. Like y'all need to know how to split finances. Like that's a requirement. Like I'm not saying y'all can make it look like how y'all want, but y'all need to understand that concept of like our money, like our car. It has to be our. Yeah. So, but do it how you. What does that look like for you though? So every relationship can be different. I know for me though, what I've always had is my relationship has always been best friend centered, just because of the lack of friends that I have. Like I don't have, like I just don't get along with a lot of people. So,
very true.
Like my best friend got to be my partner. Yeah. And that's how I ended up with Maj, because she was the best option for best friendedness. Like as far as commitment through best friended type relationship, she was like number one on the list. Yeah. So people money, that's how it happened. And that's how everything else is viewed. Like we're best friends. So like, would I bring my best friend? And like, so we're talking about to Africa? Nah, because oh my God, it's bad for retention.
So bad. It's even worse when you say it's bad for retention right after.
So should I just burp and keep talking? That's so rude.
To who?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Excuse me, a little toot. It's a mouth toot. But anyway,
drop off.
What was I saying? What was I saying?
No, bringing her to Africa.
Oh yeah, like bringing her to Africa. There's no reason I would bring my girlfriend to Africa with me on a work trip, because we're going to be there for a weekend, like for just over a week. It'd be 8 days. Like, there's no reason. Now on the plane, that would be helpful. Because I can't fall asleep without her on a plane. It's really, really hard. It's really hard to fall asleep without her, but especially on a plane, it's just so tough. Like I remember when we flew somewhere and we sat separate. I had to sleep that whole plane. We flew back. Oh my God, I slept like a baby. I slept better on that plane than I did in the bed. Like it's just something about the comfortability, right? So that would help. But other than that, like while we're there, I'm working. What is she gonna do? Yeah, run around behind me? Like there's just nothing for her to do there. Like there's no point for her to be there. Everything else though, I'm gonna bring her, because it's like it's my best friend. Like when it comes to like being in video, so like when we go to the strip, I wouldn't bring her for that. But like when it comes to like an activity and it's me centered, she's gonna come because she's a part of my life. She's like the priority when it comes to like me showing my personality on the camera, and it's even shows in my content. Like whenever I do random videos, the ones that she's in always do better.
Yeah, like that energy feed off. It's a better space.
Yeah, and so yeah, I mean the question was, when is it appropriate to leave her home? And for me, I just say it's work. When I am working, especially if it's work for bills. That's the number one thing. If it's work for bills, you gotta stay. If it's work for pleasure, like
we just vlogging.
If it's vlogging, or like let's say I live that lifestyle where I was going on a business trip, but it's like in Miami and I'm like doing both, then I probably bring her to that too. Because like I'm doing both. Like I'm gonna go to the conference for 2 days, but then I have the day, so like I'm there for a whole week. Sunday I'm not doing nothing. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday I have the conference, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday I'm off. I'm gonna bring her. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you on your own. Monday, stay at the room. Tuesday, go on a tour. Wednesday, take a nap. Yeah. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we out all day. That's how I would do that.
For me, I feel like if I can't find a way to make it us centered, I don't want you to feel like, oh, there's no attention. We're having like I don't want that. I don't want you feeling like that. So if we can't figure out a way to just MacGyver it and make it us centered, where I can have like a one-on-one time with you, then it's probably not gonna work. Probably not gonna work.
Why you say us centered though?
If I can make it us, like both of us together, and I can, if it's like a group, if it's like a group activity, it's not like a work activity, you know, and I can make it like,
wait, what? I'm lost.
I'm trying to find activity? The words. Like if we,
give an example.
If we all take a trip to Mexico,
okay,
and we all take a trip to Mexico, and I'm like vlogging, it's kind of the same thing. I'm the one behind the camera. I don't mind like, because we're not. There's not an objective. The objective is get good footage, and more people can bring more footage, and I'll be like, okay, we be add to it.
Okay, I get you. I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So as long as it could be us, and it's easy for me to
be more fluid.
With different groups. I can do it, but
yeah, I'm a little different. I'm a little different with that because I guess it's not if it's us centered. I guess if it's something that like I would do regardless. If it's something that I would choose to do regardless of anything, any external factors like money, time, opportunity. Like I wouldn't really do Africa outside of all that stuff. Like I don't know if I went to Africa right now by myself. Like I'm not making a documentary. There's just why would I? That's just not me. Like I'm not a documentary guy. I'm just doing it because it's another conversation. But I wouldn't do it on my own. So that's I guess where I'm a little bit different. I think I would just bring my partner if it's something that I would do, no matter the situation. And I mean, she goes most places with me though.
Very true.
Like
very true.
Honestly,
our relationship is good, bro.
Yeah, I'm
just come around.
Like I don't know. I feel like. I don't know where I got that from. I really don't know where I got that from. Because
I'm sorry, I just gotta slip it. I'm sorry.
Like, what is this? It's like, how did this get on me? But because you don't have a dad.
I'm a certified hater, bro. I gotta let him know.
You gotta remind.
Shortcomings.
But yeah, I don't know where I got that from because none of the relationships around me can relate to that. But for some reason, like it's just so natural for me to bring her everywhere with me. And even when she go places, I'd be like, "Where we going? Like, where are we going? Like, it's never like me or you. Like, we go to the store together. We go, like, we've worked together before. I don't know where I got it from though. It probably is weird, and a lot of people can't relate. But it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody to have that best friend settingness like on it.